It's with great pleasure that I welcome you to another exciting moment on the show. The show is Talk to Be. Have you heard? It's Talk to Be, baby. Gay, gay. Yes, guys, it's time to call your friends, call your fans, call your family, call even your enemies, because by the time your enemy is done watching Talk to Be, because you know what, by the time he's done watching Talk to Be, it's going to change his or her mind about you. Trust me, it's a good time, guys. I'm saying a very big thank you to all of you who has been my support system. I cannot do this without you. I love you guys. I'm grateful for every bit of it. Thank you. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please do. You can also follow me on Facebook as Abiola Ayomide Adebayo. Guys, today, oh well, it's just one of those days with another story, and I'll be needing your help. Seriously, help. I will be needing your help. Before I introduce my guest, let me quickly go for a short break. When I'm back, I'll introduce him. Please note that all views, all opinion expressed on this show is solely that of my guest. It's not of me, neither is it of Talk to Be. Right? I'll be back, guys. Don't go away.
Talk to Be. Share your experience.
Thank you for joining us. In case you're just seeing this, you're watching Talk to Be. And of course, I said it before the break that I have a guest in the house, and it's just one of those days that, we just have different people with different stories. But I know Talk to Be, I know this family, I know we are always coming through for one another, and it's not going to be totally different today because of my guest. I purposely invite him here so that we could hear his story and see how again we'll be able to come in. So join me as I welcome my guest. How are you doing, sir?
Fine. Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon. So good to have you.
Thank you. Same here.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Yes. All right. So let's get to meet you.
Okay.
What do you do before we go to the main reason you are here?
Okay. My name is Abiba Cornelius Oyetunji. Yeah.
Abiba
Cornelius
Oyetunji.
Yes.
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Oyo State. Awe in Oyo State.
Okay. Awe in Oyo State.
Yes.
You said your son name is Abiba.
Yes.
What's Abiba?
It's a Yoruba name. Same meaning with Bidemi.
Okay. I'm Yoruba.
Abiba Omotabi. Tiko Baba Bai.
Abiba.
Yes. Bidemi is Omotabi de Baba. Baba travel.
Okay.
But this one, Baba die.
Oh, Abiba.
Yes.
That's the name?
Yes.
Do you know up until now, I didn't know it's a Yoruba name.
You have to pay me.
Of course. Okay,
all
it's
right.
Abiba. Okay,
Yes.
please go ahead.
All right. So, well,
What do you do, or what were you doing before now?
I used to be a brand consultant.
Brand.
Yes, I own a brand activation agency.
Okay.
Yeah, where we activate brands, we bring brands to life.
Okay.
Yes, we used to have several clients that I work with. All right, so we bring brands to life. Some brands that aren't doing well in the market, or they are newly introduced.
Okay.
So we come up with ideas to promote those brands in the market. We create shows, experiential shows, that will make sure people relate with the brand very well and
Okay.
accept the brand in the market. That will lead to sales.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what we do.
How long did you do that?
Well, personally, my own business lasted for about 7 years.
Okay.
While I work with the people I work with after school and everything for about 16 to 18 years.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I also do that for hospitals.
For hospitals too.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what I do. Any kind of business that's not doing well, will come up with idea. And God has been so good to us. We always perform excellently well.
Oh, that's fine.
Thank you.
Okay, please go ahead.
Okay, so
What school did you go? Were you married? Everything.
yeah.
So that you find your schoolmates.
Of course. I went to Federal Polytechnic Ede. Let me start from that.
Okay.
Federal Polytechnic Ede. At least my people should be watching now.
Mm-hmm.
So also I belong to several clubs and good ones. Good ones. One of them is the Rotary Club and Kekai Club and all of that. I was very popular in school then.
Okay.
But there was a time I wanted to contest for the post of social director. That was when the story of my life started and the issue of sickle cell setting.
Are you a sickle cell?
Yes, sickle cell carrier.
What's the difference?
Sickle cell is SS.
Yes.
Carrier is SC.
Okay.
You can be AC, you can be SC, you can
Okay.
be SS.
I get.
Okay, that's just it. So I went for normal registration and all of that. Before you know it, I had crisis. They took me to the sick bay and I was told I'm Messi. I called my dad through the Nitel telecommunication.
Hold on. You were in an institution
Yeah, when I got to know.
that you are SC.
Yes. And I was doing well, nothing was wrong with me. So I called my dad, I said, Daddy, they said I'm Messi. He said, come. So I got home, my mom sat me down, they counseled me. I cried that day. And I said, you have to accept it, or we know all this while. So why didn't you tell me? Because you're not doing, nothing is wrong with you and all of that. I went back to school. Since that time, I've been conscious of my health and I've been like that. My secondary school days, I went to Olivet Baptist High School in Oyo. Yeah. Primary school, Federal College of Federal Government Girls College, Staff School, Oyo, in Owini. That's where I went to. And, those days we don't have private school. It's always government school and all of that. And it was fun back then. It was fun. But unfortunately, when I started growing up, the issue of SC limited me to so many things. So many things, like cold, all this dust and all of that. So I started,
allergic.
yeah, all those allergies. But I was able to fight through, not knowing that something is waiting for me in the future, which I found myself. But I thank God because He's ever faithful. Thank God for people like Abiola Adebayo, my family, and everybody that stood by me. I was once married.
You were once married?
Yes.
Oh, when was that?
Well, my marriage ended early this year. Yes.
Just this year?
Yeah, she left.
She left?
Yes, because she was, when we were together, she was good. We were fine. Very lovely woman. Till date, I still love my wife. Maybe she's watching, wherever she is, but I hate talking about it. Though she tried her best. She tried, but, when the sickness set in, we started selling all our properties, the house, the cars, business went down, things were not doing well, and she's still young. So I just have to, she couldn't tell me that she wanted to leave, but I noticed, I saw it coming. When you see things happening and all of that. So she couldn't tell me. A day off, she would take one shirt. Where are you going? I'm traveling at work. We're into the same business.
Okay.
Yeah, very good. She was very smart. We're into the same business and I love that. So she's the only one working, you know. But along the line, I noticed she was moving her things gradually until a day she came home and took her box. I was outside sitting in the compound and she took her things. I said, where are you going to? She said she was going back to her family. I said, no problem. God will see us through. That day she left, I cried. I cried because I met her when she needed me. She left when I needed her most.
It's okay.
I love my wife.
How long were
She
you
tried, she
guys?
stood by me.
How long were you guys married?
4 years.
4 years.
Yeah, she stood by me. The days of sleeping on the floor in the hospital, the days of... So, in fact, at times, the day we spent hours, days in the auditorium at the redemption camp. In the cold, she was there for me. In fact, at times, or days, we hold our hands at home. We pray. We will cry together. I miss her, but she's still young. She needs to pursue her career. She needs to live her life. I have to let go as well. I don't want to be selfish. Though some people say it's for better, for worse, and everything. Maybe we're not meant to be together forever. Maybe that's the story. If we don't live ourselves or whatever, maybe miracles might not. So I just have to accept my fate and I have to let go. We still, once in a while, we still talk. If I have any information or she has anything, she call me and all. But we're no longer together.
Where is she now?
She's in Lagos. She's working. She's in Lagos. She's in Lagos.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sorry about that.
That's all right. Yeah, I vowed I will not even mention her name on this show. Seriously, you have used jazz for me to talk about her because each time I remember, I always feel bad. So basically, the story of, well, let me just say, I am a CKD patient, a chronic kidney disease patient. It started above, going to 4 years now, when it started. That should be during the COVID. I just noticed my leg was swollen, and I have several doctor friends. I called them and said, this is what is happening to me. But because I couldn't go to any hospital at that time, because of the COVID, so they have to prescribe some drugs for me and everything. Things went okay, and I was fine. So later, after some time, after like a year, I noticed I traveled, yes. My elder brother clocked 50 years, so I have to go and celebrate because it's been long. All of them see me because of the nature of my job. I travel a lot, back to back, every week. You hardly see me around because I have people that are working for me in all the states. So I travel back to back with my wife and everybody. I fly like anything. So and I said, let me just go and appear to my people. On the day a day to the birthday, we're killing the goats and everything. I killed the first goat. As I was back killing the second one, I just know I was having a headache. I said, what happened to me? I threw up. I left the whole thing.
You threw up?
Yes, I went inside to go and rest. The following day, I just dressed and participated in few things. And I told my driver, I said, let's go back to Lagos. I'm going back to Owerri tomorrow. I need to go back. And I don't want to fall sick. I need to complete these people's job and all of that. On getting to Owerri, I noticed I was having something. My stomach was paining me. I went to the toilet. I threw up. I didn't see anything. So I said, well, I couldn't go to the location again today. Tomorrow I'll come and join you guys. In the morning, I woke up again. I just noticed I couldn't walk. I felt dizzy. I tried to, move to the toilet. Before you know it, I started throwing up again, some greenish particle. So over there, I could not move again. I was there in the toilet for several hours. But one of my cousins that was part of the team came around and said, Egbon, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Kí ló ṣe-" Luckily, I didn't lock my room door because I don't have the strength. So if I had locked the room door, this interview would not hold. I would have been dead in the hotel room. So he came around and said, Egbon, kí ló ṣe yín? Ẹ ti bì sí gbogbo ara. What happened? I said, I don't know. So he cleaned me up, put me on the bed again, bought malt and milk, gave it to me. Said, Egbon, ẹ máa lọ s'Èkó. Called my wife, put me in God is good, and I go to Lagos. When I got to Lagos, immediately I didn't go home straight. They took me to an hospital in Egbeda, one funny hospital, very fine. But that hospital, I can't recommend it to anybody. Again, they're the one that caused the problem to today. If I had known, I would have gone to the hospital that really know everything about me, that has my history and all of that. But because of first aid, I stayed in Egbeda, so I said, let me quickly go. So they just give me something. I got to the hospital. I was telling the doctor, I was trying to explain. See, I said, sir, look at my hand. I look pale. Said, what? Is malaria? Is this one? Is that one? Do you want to treat yourself? He was just shouting at me. My wife was just there screaming, and I told her, I said, baby, just relax. Let's just hold on and see what's going to happen. So he gave me one small tablet and one other whatever, medicine like that. And also my wife, I said, since we're in the hospital, treat yourself for malaria. You know you are going to Abeokuta tomorrow. They gave my wife one malaria medicine that they don't use again. Yes, I told my wife, I said, don't. They said, if she had known, she would listen to me. I said, don't use this medicine. I don't trust this hospital. She said, let me use it. If I mention the name of you know the brand. Don't use this thing, no. She said, yeah, we use. She used it, she started feeling dizzy and not feeling fine again. My own I used, my stomach started disturbing me. I was rolling on the floor that night, shouting. Rolling on the floor. They rushed me back to the hospital. They have to give me one injection and all of that. Before you know it, the stomach problem did not go. I called my doctor friend. They sent nurse to me at home. They do everything. They said maybe it's food poison. I treated food poison for a month.
Hi.
Treated food poison for a month at home. Then on the last day at home, and my wife was in Abeokuta. Yes, she tried. Yeah, she had already gone. I said, "Don't worry, I'll take care of myself." I just noticed that I couldn't see again. I cannot see again. I cannot walk. I can't do anything. I said, I was anxious. Take me to the hospital. Take me to the hospital. Our secretary was around, all of them, because we used to have a lot of people at home. We have cleaner, we have cook, we have a whole lot of them at home. They take me to the hospital. They took me to one hospital in Ikotun. I would not like to mention the name too. Our family hospital. So I got there that day, and that was the only thing I know. I just everywhere was white. I couldn't see anything again. So they gave me one injection. They said, if I should come back, that means I'll live again. If I did not come back, that means that's the end. They took my sample, do everything and all of that. But luckily for me, I came back. I met myself in the ward. The following morning, I could see faintly. So the consultant came around and said, Mr. Cornelius, I'm sorry, the percentage of your kidney is very low. I'm afraid the kidney is going down. I smile. I say, me, kidney. I don't eat outside. I don't drink. I don't smoke. So what? I know I'm messy. I understand. I take care of myself very well. In fact, my wife is a very good cook. She's from Akwa Ibom. So she cooks very well. We even sell to people. So what did I eat that? He said, no, it's not all about food. That the first hospital that I went, over there, they should have check my PCV. That the kidney is not getting wasn't getting enough blood again. As at that time, I was telling the doctor.
That you look pale.
So what they gave to me, the drug they gave to me, pack up the kidney.
I
was like, and I've seen one of my friends, may he so rest in peace, Moses, my Oga, let me call him my friend, has similar issue. He's dead now, about kidney and all of that. He had transplant. I started crying. I said, God, kidney. And I had money that time. It's good to have good advice. I had money that time. I said, is it kidney? No problem. What are we going to do? They said, before anything, we're going to give you 10 pounds of blood. I said, okay, fine. Go ahead, do whatever you want to do. Do anything you want to do. I called my club president. I called my secondary school mate president, because I don't know anybody. Those are my friends and all of them. I said, see what has happened. My wife was there so we started the whole thing. Then they said they would take me to clinics. They would take me to where I'll do my dialysis. After the first 3 transfusion. So when they took me, I just noticed an ambulance outside. Me and my wife, we cried that day. They put me in the stretcher, put me in an ambulance at the back. I started crying. I said, God, me in an ambulance. They will now on siren. Me oku now. My wife stood by me. Stood at this door. She was just crying in an ambulance. That ambulance alone really broke me down. We got to the dialysis center. They opened me up, do some cutting and everything. To cut a long story short, the dialysis journey started. It was very, very, very difficult thing. Before you know it, my house gone. First car gone. Second car gone. Third car gone. All the savings gone. Like play. And if you were told that this thing can be cured, you can only manage it till the end of time, I won't spend those money like that. But I want to be fine. I was just, any money I see, NGO will give me money. This one will give me money. Miss Biola Adebayo at that time, she wasn't married, will give me money. I'll put it there. I was like, later, and I went to see a doctor. Counseled me, said, Oga, these Agbo, these pastors, they chop my money. All this Alagbo, they chop my money. They tell you, we'll do rapada for you. This pastor will start with, in Jesus' name, they will end it with, you do rapada. Pastors. What's the yellow me go? Hold on, encourage me. I don't want to say this on here, but it is well. So I spent everything on it. The doctor now told me, he said, okay, you need to relax, manage this thing, look for money if you can do transplant and everything. I used to have a doctor friend in India. I called him. I said, okay, this is what is happening. He said, don't worry. You've done this you've referred patient to us to that has kidney problem, and we've done surgery. Go and do your test, send me your result, and we book you for surgery. And they did. They booked me for surgery. All the money that would cost me that time was about, I think, $21,000 thereabout. That time, I said that time. But now, you know what dollar is. So I spoke to him and everything. I spoke to them in the hospital too. They said they would support me. They gave me a medical report, everything. We put everything together. We started soliciting for fund. But as God will have it, don't let me say because I'm not disappointed anyway, because God knows it. He works with time. This one will raise 10 million for me. After how many months? 10 million will remain 1,005. Because I'll buy drug, I'll buy blood, I'll do dialysis. What I spend in a month is about 700,000 till date. In a week, I spend about 150 to 200,000. Even if you are doing office job, where will you get that kind of money? So, if you give me 5 million, before you know it, I pay for this, I pay for that. Money has gone. Because I'll pay for transport, there's no car again. I buy medicine, I buy blood. There's an blood injection called Recomon. One of it now is 15,000 naira. I might take one or two, depending on the PCV level. So those are the things I was taking the money away. After spending that one, and that person will give me 5. So there's no way I could save the money for the transplant. If everybody has given, for example, I said, okay, I want to do the surgery. Everybody gave me the money this week. This one gave me 5. I was able to put the money together. The surgery money will have been completed since. Coupled with the money that I have by myself too. But because I have to do dialysis. If you give me 200,000 today, tomorrow the money, you will see it in my hand again. As I'm sitting down now, I'm still looking for money that we used to do dialysis on Friday. And if I don't do the dialysis, because I want to come for this interview today, I have to go for dialysis yesterday. That's why you were able to see me talking like this. If I didn't go for dialysis yesterday, in fact, I'll be breathing fast before I could talk. You see my leg will be swollen as if you pour water inside. Very swollen. So that's the way it has been like that. And I'm able to eat. I'm able to breathe. I'm able to breathe. At times I sit outside to get comfort. So it has been like that. Kidney disease, I didn't pray. Kidney disease is curable. Kidney failure is management till the end of time. Don't allow anybody to deceive you if you fall into that. And if you have kidney infection, quickly go and see your doctor and manage it well before it moves to kidney failure.
Okay.
Yes. Why my own is complicated is because of sickle cell. Sickle cell. Sickle cell, because of the crisis, hypertension, and all of that will set in at some point. And I'm 47 years, so those things are really setting in at that time too. So I've been managing hypertension for the past 20 years.
Wow, you've been hypertensive since your 20s.
Yes. So I've been managing it till when this one setting. So because of my PCV, is not even up till now. The PCV is still, as I'm sitting down, the percentage of the blood in me as at yesterday is 18%. The normal person can have 41, 42, 45%. So I'm having just 18. So that's why anything I do, I have to be very careful. If I walk, if I do anything, I'm not supposed to fall. If I fall, I don't know what will happen. But I thank God for everything. You understand? So that's where I am today. But basically, because of our finances and everything, and the way the things are, that was what affected the marriage, and everybody has to
You got married 4 years ago.
Yes.
Or 4 years ago.
Yeah, no, 8 years ago. Sorry.
8 years
Yeah,
ago.
for 8 years ago. It was after 4 years of the marriage that the kidney thing started. So kidney 4 years, marriage 4 years.
4 years. Okay, but she left when? She left after many years.
She left early this year.
Early this year. So it means that she has been with you for
Of
8 years.
Of course. And she was a good woman when she was.
Okay. What you had some things in your hands.
Yes, those are the results. Those are the results from. This one is the test conducted at the Indian hospital for the surgery to be done. When I said my result to them, so this is the feedback and the bill for the surgery. This is it should be the result from. I hope the name of the hospital will not show. This is the name of the hospital.
Okay.
That diagnosed me of the kidney failure.
Okay.
Yes, this is from India. It should be from the dialysis center. And this is the last result I had with them. This is the result to back what the hospital gave to me.
Okay.
Yes, but this is the last result from them to back the letter. But I'm using another dialysis center now because of money.
Because of money.
Yeah, that place is expensive now. So I have to move to a cheaper one in Ikeja.
Okay.
Having dialysis done has not been easy because the journey was very difficult. The whole thing started from, when you have incision in your leg, there's I don't know, there's a cut from the right leg to the left leg. Something was inserted, and that's where, normal person you urinate. So I can't urinate.
You can't.
Yes. So what I urinate through dialysis.
Oh,
all
yes.
the waste in my body comes out through dialysis. Yes. All the waste. Even if I enter the toilet, I try to ease myself. It just drop. Just drop. And I feel like doing it. But when I enter the toilet, it just drop. Boom. I'll clean up. I'll come out. So, but I always pass all my waste through the dialysis.
Sure.
So they'll plug me into the machine. I'll show some of the pictures for you to understand. So I'll pass through the machine, put everything there. And if I did not go for that dialysis, you even see I'll be scratching my body as if I'm a drug addict.
Hey.
Because all the waste in my body will be, they call it urea. All the things in my body, you see, as if I have crow, it will be coming out. It will be coming out. I even see some traces. It will be coming out. Because our urine is very deadly. Very, very deadly. It will not, and if you don't do the dialysis, it might lead to, what they call itself, the system that feces, urine, and everything can pack up. There's a name they call it in the
You remember? Renal failure.
Everything can pack up, and that's the end. You die. So that's it. And the water in your body can affect the liver. And liver, I don't think there's liver transplant. I don't know if there's liver transplant. That's why those people that always have typhoid disease or typhoid fever. Some of them, they have chronic one, they die because it affects the liver. But kidney, you can still manage. You can do dialysis for 30 years. You can do dialysis for 15 years. You can do dialysis for 20 years. Because I've read and I've already understood this thing. So I'm not afraid of it. But what I want is, I want money for it so I can be doing it. And I want to live like every other person. I don't have to be thinking again. I've thought about it. I've been depressed and come out. Now I am strong. I'm a fighter. So anything that comes my way, since God is still there for me, I can always hold on. So when this incision was done, I thought that would be the last thing. The doctor now said, no, you have to do the one that will last, which is the normal one, then the chest. I said, how will it be done? He said, see now, they now showed me other patients that have done it before. I said, okay, let me just try. I tell you, it will cost me about 150,000. I said, no problem. I'll do it now. So that this one, I can walk and I can drive. But with the one in the leg, I cannot walk well. I can't drive because I was on wheelchair for some time. I was on wheelchair. I couldn't see. So I was on wheelchair. I don't want to bore you with those stories. But I now decided to go for this at Ilupeju. They directed me from my hospital to the place. The day we'll do this thing.
What's this thing called?
It's called, it's an implant. Let me just put it.
Okay, implant.
But there's a name they call, I'm not a doctor, so there's a name they call it. So I spoke to, the day we'll do the implant, I told my wife to go with me. So when we got there, I told her, I said, you wait outside. I said, doctor, if you can come in. She came inside. She couldn't stay. Because when they injected me, I wasn't feeling the pain. I thought it's something that whatever, they do the x-ray and all of that. But when they brought out the hammer. The doctor, they have their own kind of hammer. So they cut this place. This place was cut. So through that place, just like, there's a straw. Let me use it as a straw. Straw. Okay. There's an iron inside. So that because the straw cannot go in by itself. So something has to follow the straw inside before they will now remove it. So they are now using that hammer after they've opened this place. They now use the hammer. You see, from here to inside, you can see something like this, like holes. That is it. It goes down. It now come out with two edges. Here, it come out from. God, how will I explain? There's a place here. Oh, another opening here.
Don't worry, it's okay.
There's another opening here, apart from this one. So it goes in and two came out of here. So from here, it looks like positive and negative. So that's where they plug these two. So they plug it here. Anytime I go for dialysis, they open this plaster, they plug it there into the machine. It takes out all my blood, like washing machine. Take out my blood, so it will purify my body. So then you turn the blood back after 4 hours. I'll be on the machine before I'll be sleeping or anything. I read the newspaper or anything I want to do for good 4 hours. So after that, you return it back, wait for some time, take Recomon and to cover it. So this nylon is just to cover it so that even if I want to bath, I want to do anything, it will protect it.
Please swear you close someone.
So that is where I do my dialysis every 3 days.
Three
Tuesday,
days.
Yeah, Tuesday and Friday every week. If I don't do it, he won't get the good result of me. And I pay for it. So what I spent in a day for dialysis, and probably blood and everything, about 150,000 naira. So I do that twice a week, and that should be how many times in a month. So I spend a whole lot, courtesy, my friends, family, supporters, a whole lot of people, because I don't want to mention names.
No.
I don't want to name, and especially Biola Adebayo fans. Those people are fantastic. Like seriously, the very first time she reached out to them for me, they gave me about 5 million naira. Yes, that time they gave me 5 million. I even tried to do the calculation. I was about sending the breakdown to you. That was when my Facebook account and Instagram account was hacked. So I couldn't do anything again. Some of the money was taken by them. I tried to retrieve the account. I spoke to some people. My wife tried to rally around and everything, but we couldn't. It was during that period Amroba came to the house again. Amroba came to the house. They came, pack all our phones and everything too. It was very tough then. If I could get another phone, open a new account, I have to call you that time and say, okay, this is what happened to me. And
yes, I was looking for you before that time.
Yeah, so that was what happened. So but because of the finances at that time too, I have to tell my wife, I said, we cannot continue with the private dialysis center again. So we moved to Igondo General Hospital. Those people are fantastic there. The matron there, all the staff, they accepted me and everything. But the major thing is the finance. That's not been easy at all. That's not been easy. It's the finance. But we thank God, but the support of my wife, we're able to talk to family member and everything, and so my club member and my schoolmate, secondary schoolmate, to get some funds and everything. But it can't be enough. It can't be enough because her dialysis is every week and it's forever if you don't do transplant. So along the line, things started getting bad, that it wasn't convenient. We couldn't eat at home. We couldn't eat, nothing to eat. We don't to even pay NEPA bill. I remember months we were in darkness. Instead of the money that we're going to take to pay NEPA bills, she would say, let's go and do your dialysis so that you can be fine. Because if I'm not fine, at home, you see, you know what they call osan in Yoruba? You think there's an osan inside our house. That's the way I'll be breathing. I'll be, it was very tough for me. If I take water, I'll throw up. Ordinary water. If I take water, I'll throw up. So she saw the pain. Said, let's just continue doing this. At times, she'll do contribution because of me. She'll do contribution, collect the money. So, yeah. So, all those things, people were seeing it. I don't want to, in quotes, people were seeing it. They say, she ain't got to be jokotini. He ain't got to be jokotini. You better leave the relationship. And there was so pressure on her. There was so many people pressuring her that for her to leave. But she said no. She always say something. My hands. My hands. I said it will end well. It will end well. So the pressure was so much on her that Kurumbe, Kilon Joko She, Kilon Joko, Kurumbe, Kilon Wambe, at times she will want to go. She look at me, my boy, where Maku? She will stay. I saw it in her. But later I saw that I noticed some attitudinal change
She has
in
made
her.
up her mind.
I said, I've lost this woman. So I just summoned the courage. We couldn't discuss it because it's very hard to say goodbye. It's very, very hard to say. We couldn't
It's okay.
We couldn't say goodbye. So she started moving her things one after the other. I noticed. Yeah, baby, what is it? I fell Shembado, fell Port Harcourt. I was always, she will go, she won't come back with those things. Like, and I spoke to a friend in General Hospital. His name is Mr. Da Silva. He said, Mr. Biba. I said, yes. When you back where he went to law. That day I cried at the reception. I cried, but nobody noticed. It was me and him. He said, Yahoo me. But I said, well, God will have it. And talk about business something. Only alábàárìn. Ayé yóò lè bá ní rìn lọ títí. Tó bá débi tó dé tó sùn, ó máa padà. And I said, well, ó ti sùn nìyẹn. Let her be. So I told my friend, I said, well, what will be. But the day she came to pick her big bag, I was in the compound, like I said before, and all of that. So leaving me has been very, very difficult. She left. It was a great. She created a great space in my life because things I got. She does for me. The help and everything. Nobody. I'm the only one at home. At times with pain, I want to wash plates. I have to tidy the house. I want to sweep. I want to buy something at night. I want to do this. I want to do that. There's nobody again. I try to be paying people to be doing those things for me. I try to be paying them, but where is the money? There's a boy around my house that I used to help me. The last time I fell sick, it was very horrible. I think last month, I was on oxygen. I wanted to do something. Yes, I was on. I think it was. She came home. She came visiting. I think she left one or two things, so she came to pick them. She came in the afternoon, in the evening, because of the feeling. I got into crisis again because I really felt bad seeing her again.
Okay.
I felt bad, so that night I broke down. I couldn't breathe again. So I needed somebody around me to help me. So I told this boy, I said, tell your family that you need to stay with me, please. I begged him. He said, no problem. Yes, I can do it. He tried. He helped. He came around, looked for people. My friends, my neighbor, they came. They assisted me. The following morning, the mother of the boy came. She started ranting. Hey, mommy. So it was. I felt bad. I said, she be who my was sick. I needed assistance, but there's no way I could pay people or even beg people to do things for me because they have their own life to live. So it was. That day it broke me again. I have to tell my friend, my neighbor, I say, let me go to the hospital. Let me go and stay there. Maybe I can get one of the people that will assist me. I went to the hospital alone. Inside commercial because I can't take Uber. There's no money.
Hey.
Inside commercial. So I was just doing like this. Till I get to immediately I got to the hospital. They took me in again, started another round of oxygen. That day, it was terrible. I felt I won't be able to make it, but thank God for today. It was the day after that I got your message that you should come for the interview. I said, God, if you're going to use this woman for me again, please, just do, because I need help. Nobody around. So that day, I removed all my clothes. I went into the compound because I'm the only one in the compound. I'm the only one. There's nobody in the compound. I'm the only one. I look at the sky. I said, God, mo fẹ́ kó gbé aláàánú dìde. Ràn mí lọ́wọ́. Mi ò mọ ẹlòmíì. Mi ò lẹ́bọ láì dísà. Mi ò lóògùn. I'm just a village boy. Mi ò mọ anybody. Kò sí ẹ̀gbọ́n tó bá bàtà sílẹ̀ fún mi báyìí pé bàtà yìí ó ti kéré fún mi ní a máa wọ̀. Gbogbo nǹkan tí mo ní láyé mi tí mo ṣe fúnra mi nìkan. I went to school in the days where my father would say máa lọ school kò sí nǹkan kan. Owó mọ́tò nìkan ló máa fún mi. Owó mọ́tò nìkan. At times, I máa rí change díẹ̀. Wọ́n máa wọ mọ́tò wá bá mi. Wọ́n á ra gàrí, wọ́n á ra everything, wọ́n á gbé wá sí school. Kò sí. But nǹkan tá a fi jayé sùn ni pé I was very smart. So I was able to help àwọn ọmọ olówó yẹn to raise myself in school. So kò really sí help kankan. Mo tún wá dàgbà tán. Kí n tún máa ṣiṣẹ́. Kí n lówó. Kí n ṣe dáadáa. I build my house, my everything, build an empire for myself. Kí n verify fẹ̀yìntì, kí n máa jẹun. Kò sí nǹkan kan mọ́. Àìsàn tún dé. Ṣé ẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀? Màmá mi tó máa ṣe tó máa gbàdúrà tó máa lọ káàkiri. I cannot do anything for that woman. Ọjọ́ kan tí mo sí mi mo wò wọ́n. Mo wọ̀ báyìí mo dẹ̀ dọ̀bálẹ̀ mo ní má bínú. Àìsàn ni mo gbé wálé. Mi ì lè help yín mọ́. Ìyá tó yẹ kó máa help dáadáa bá ṣe wẹ́. Àwọn àbúrò mi mo láti máa bẹ̀ wọ́n pé ẹjọ́ ẹ ṣàánú mi. Mi ò mọ nǹkan tí mo dé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe. Mọ́mì mi ẹni kí n máa wọrí wàá sanjó fún mi. Wàá sanjó yára. She's a prayer warrior. My mom is a prayer warrior. If I call her now, kí mọ́mì bọ́lẹ̀ wá lẹ́yìn àwọn church. Àwọn á ní prayer meeting. Mọ́mì má bínú. A máa bẹ̀ wọ́n. A máa dín wọn lẹ́sẹ̀ mọ́. A tún gbàdúrà fún mi pé má wọrí. Oyètúnjí ò ní kú. Oyètúnjí ò ní. So it has been so difficult for me. My mom will call me in the morning. She will call me at night. Kí ṣé o ti jẹun? Ṣé o ti sùn? Kí ló jẹ? Báwo ló ṣe ṣe? Báwo ló ṣe ṣe báyìí? Báwo ló ṣe ṣe báyìí? It's as if she should enter the phone and come and assist me. She can't stay with me forever. She had to go and live her life in the village. Àwọn àbúrò mi náà gbogbo wọn ti marry ilé ọkọ náà wà. There was a time early this year I told my younger sister gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ẹ àti wọn náà kò sówó lọ́wọ́ mi o ẹ̀yin náà manage ni ẹ máa bọ̀ wálé mi last holiday ilé mi náà ti ṣe and gbogbo àtọ́ dé inú mi dùn mo láìbọ̀ ṣe pariwo gbogbo ẹ̀ aṣọ story aṣọ fàbú fúnra wa aṣọ gbogbo ẹ̀ and they left. I was very very happy. But each time they leaving only me there was a day I thought I was mad. I woke up in the morning and I told myself, Tunji, my this sọ̀rọ̀ for 4 days. Sọ̀rọ̀ because tàbí fẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé o ti yóò di ni? And I was in front of the mirror and I was shouting, God, Jesus! I was not shouting so I can talk. And there was a day too. Ojí lọ́jọ́ ẹ̀mọ́ yìí sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí ohun mi dẹ̀ hà. Mo á pè é àkọ́ màmá sí ohun mi há gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo sọ. Mo ní ṣe nítorí pé mi sọ̀rọ̀ ni ohun mi há mi lè. I have to go outside. There's a car wash beside my house. Meet them and say ohun mi há ó ní kí n jorógbó kí n jẹ kí n kan olójú nǹkan tí mo lè jẹ because of my health. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n kan ẹ ṣe gbàṣà o for good 3 days ohun mi ò là. All until later tó wá ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí là díẹ̀. So living alone has been very difficult.
Okay.
Even when I find myself in any form of crisis, nobody to help you. I still have to do everything myself. Fúnra mi ni máa ka oògùn sọ́wọ́, fúnra mi máa lọ gómi kaná tí máa fi mú, fúnra mi ni máa kó custard, fúnra mi máa ṣe gbá, fúnra mi máa ṣàwọ́ máa kó gbì. Tí wọ́n bẹ jẹ rice, fúnra mi ni máa sè.
Okay.
So it has been so difficult for me, but I thank God. He's ever faithful. In all, He's ever faithful.
Mr. Biba, yes. What do you want now? What can be done? What do you think is the solution to what's on ground?
Yes, thank you, ma. what can be done? The final solution is the kidney transplant.
Transplant.
Yes, kidney transplant. But because it's a bit expensive, raising the money by myself is difficult. I need well-meaning Nigerians that can really help me do this. If God has blessed them and they feel they really want to assist me, please, they should reach out. I need help. The major thing is a transplant, because but my mom has promised to give me one of her kidney as a support from a mother, even though she's praying for me, but she's ready to give me one.
Your mom?
Yes, because there's no wife, no one around to help, so she's the only one again, and she's aged too. Well, what does she need 2 kidney for? My mom is about 80, 81 or thereabouts.
Wow, so, is that going to work?
Of course.
Perfectly.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, kidney is kidney. So
I don't know. Sorry, I'm asking.
I understand. Though we still have to go for tests.
Okay.
I hope the kidney matches.
But if
it doesn't match, that means you have to look for another donor. But for now, she's the only donor that I have already, and she's ready.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But in the meantime, dialysis should not stop.
Okay.
I need help on that too.
Okay.
I need finance because I can't walk. I can't do anything. Because when I was at the hospital, I spent about, I think, 2 or 3 months in the hospital when the whole thing started. By the time I'll come out, I lost all my clients.
Of course.
My staff.
Of course.
Everything gone. So I couldn't come back into the field again. I lose touch.
It's okay.
So I couldn't do anything again. And because of this kind of sickness, you have to be mindful of what to do.
Of course.
You have to be mindful of what to do. So I can't do anything. I live on people. I live on people, and people are really trying for me. So I need help. I need financial support for my dialysis to be regular, so that I can function well as well. Without dialysis, I cannot function.
Okay.
I'm useless.
Okay.
And if dialysis is not being done regularly, that means I'm going down. In a month or 2, you might not hear or see me again. A lot of people even thought that I'm dead.
Yeah.
Because it's been long they heard from me. It's been long. For some people to be asking my younger brother, ṣé bọ̀dà Túnjí ló ní Facebook tó wọ́n operate yẹn? Àbẹ́lòmí ló fi wọ́n gbowó. They don't know. Wọ́n fẹ́ try láti confirm pé bóyá èmi ni mo ní or not. So I'm alive. I'm alive, so I need help. Please, people should really help me, and I pray as you help me too, God will open doors for you. God will make miracles happen to you. And if I son look back, and I always pray each time I have the opportunity to pray, because most time now I don't have strength to pray again. I sing. I'm always singing. I don't have strength to. I also have over pray, because prayer is not always too much. But when it comes to prayer, I don't pray. So the next thing is alone.
Oh, sure.
So I always pray one prayer for my friends and family. None of them should experience this kind of sickness again. It should end on me. Because kidney failure is demonic. I don't wish it for even my enemy. I don't wish it for them. It's demonic. Demonic. Because if I tell, there'll be a time you will not be able to see. There'll be a time the sight will go. There'll be a time the taste bud you won't be able to eat. There'll be a time the legs will go. There'll be a time you will not be able to walk. There'll be a time, so many things. It's in stages. So if you don't have money, what will have happened?
That's it.
Gone.
Okay.
So everything, in fact.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Mr. Biba, you'll be fine. Okay? You'll be fine. I know most times, except for celebrities, I don't reach out to people. Except for celebrities that I probably want them to come on the show. I don't reach out to people. I was just sitting that day when the Holy Spirit just reminded me about you, and I had to go on your page to check up on you again and everything. And then I just thought of, what about Talk to Be? We have done it before. A lot of people have been here, and their story have changed for good. Fortunately or fortunately, we don't go outside to announce to people that, oh, we did this for this person. Talk to Be fans did this. We don't do all of those because we don't want people to make it an avenue to be begging for money or to lie, to say what didn't happen, come up. But I know your story. I've been part of it for a while and everything, so I know it's genuine and everything. But don't worry, God will see us through. We are going to. It's the time for your healing has come. I don't know how God is going to do it. If He will do it spiritually, if He will do it medically, if you. Just know that God will do it. It will surprise us. I don't also have so much, but I just know God. There is nobody that have come on this platform that we have promised, that we have, that we genuinely want to help, that God don't come through for them. Through our people, we have loved ones that, they understand and they are always willing to support and to help. And I pray to God your case will not be different by God's grace. For coming on the show, this is for you.
Thank
To
you
say
so much.
thank you to you. I should have shifted this. To say thank you. We appreciate you. TJ, we love you. Okay? If it takes us getting somebody for you to be helping you at home, we'll be paying the person or something. Anyhow, we are going to do, well, we are just going to make sure that this comes out on time so that we can also get timely help for everything that. But I just know that it will be changed, and I just want you to. I love the fact that you now have the spirit of the fighter. You're fighting from the place of victory. The price has been paid. You have the victory already, so you are no longer in debt. God will see you through. Christ has paid it all for you, so don't worry. You will be fine. By His stripe you are healed. I know there are a lot of people have lied, people have said everything. It's only God that can heal you, and He will heal you. He will come. If He's using a doctor, He will still be the one to heal. Do you understand? So I don't go against spiritual. I don't go against. My own is do medicals. Please face it. Do medicals, but please keep praying.
To just be like.
Do you understand? So I won't. I won't support. Go and sit in the church and be praying. And I won't say that. But of course, with the medication, we keep praying to God. He will show up for us. Okay. All right, guys. To the lovers of Talk to Be, we have done it before. I know we can do this. I want to say thank you guys for your constant love, your support for our guests. Thank you for the willingness to help people. We have done it before. I know we are going to do this again. It's really a tough one on me. People say I get too emotional. Some say it's not professional. I know. But if you're in my shoes, maybe you would do more. I've known him for a while. We've been on it for a while. After some time, so I didn't see him again. I was looking for him. I was worried, till he sent me a message again. And I didn't even think bringing him here at that time, until lately. I was so happy to hear from him, and then I just left it until it just occurred to me that we've been helping people coming from outside. I don't even know. What about him? So I is the only and the first person that I've sent a message myself that come and talk to me. Come, let's see what we can do. And here we are. Please, guys. I don't know how we want to do it. I don't know how we want to help. I need him to be fine. He has gone through so much. There are a lot he won't be able to say that I even know, I'm not here to blame the wife. Please, for the sake of his mom. I'm not here to blame his wife. I'm not going to blame anybody. If you're in our shoes, you might get tired as well. But please, let's help. Whatever we can do, we have done it before. I trust you guys that you will come through for us. Please, all you need to do, as I'm posting, I'll put his account details there. I don't take anybody's money personally, but I will monitor it. I'll make sure that we manage it well. If you want to come in at any point, you're a doctor, you're abroad, you are here, you want to help us, please feel free to communicate with us. I'll be so happy to see him standing on his feet. Thank you so much, guys. Till I come your way next week, by God's grace, on this same channel. Do not forget, in whatever thing you're doing, put God first, be determined, and stay focused. I love you guys. Thank you. And God bless you all. Thank you.
Talk to be, share your experience.